Hey guys, in this we're going to be taking a look at Resident Evil Remake, which of course was released on Nintendo's GameCube system. I haven't actually played this game in a number of years. I originally played Resident Evil 1 on, of course, the Sega Saturn. It was also released on PlayStation 1, but I decided to actually play the remake because less people have seen it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have. But there you go, we're going to have a quick blast at it. Since Resident Evil 6 is coming out, it's putting me in a Resident Evil-y mood, if you will. I haven't played it in absolutely ages, so I have forgotten the location of pretty much all of the keys. So, with that said, we're going to have a quick blast, and hopefully I won't die miserably.
Resident Evil.
For those of you who have not seen the GameCube version, you can also pick it up on the Wii, by the way, and if you can, I'd recommend it. Then I would highly suggest you do give it a shot, because it's very cool. Even if you played the PlayStation 1 original, it's very different. We're going to be taking the slightly easier route. We're going to be going with Jill. I would recommend, in case you guys are not aware, I'm pretty sure everyone has played it RE1, but for the newbies out there, you definitely want to play with Jill first. She has more inventory space and also access to more ammo, weapons, and probably most importantly a lockpick, which is quite good.
Around the forest zone, situated in northwest.
I am going to leave the cutscenes in for you guys, so you can enjoy them.
Who disappeared during the middle of their mission. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Mummy.
The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Interestingly, a lot of the voices were redone for this one, which I really like.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict.
Although I do somewhat miss the live action intro of the earlier ones. Although it was hideously cheesy, it was awesome. I reacted a bit slowly there. As you can see, a lot of it's pre-rendered.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Lighting effects are pretty nice, actually. I don't know about you guys, but this cam, whenever I see something like that, really reminds me of Aliens. Alien 2, actually. Or Aliens, I believe is its proper title. It's weird, I actually remember this game fully released. It's scary just how quickly time has gone. I was quite young though at its release, to be fair. He didn't really have a leg to stand on, to be fair though. I believe the term "nothing to do here" comes to mind, Jill. There you go, get your jetpack on.
Come on! Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going? This way.
Wesker to the rescue.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Into the survival horror. Now, this is when Resident Evil was not particularly.
There are only 3 stars members
forgot
left
about this.
now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
This is when Resident Evil used to be somewhat of a challenge. It's scary.
What is this place? Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
The plot hole of the fact that Chris was right next to me and somehow he managed to get further into the mansion is really puzzling to me. I've never really understood that. This looks like a dining room.
A dining room?
Actually, I think this must be a dining room. I think was the original wording. There is, for anyone who's not familiar with Resident Evil's old save system, I'm pretty sure everyone is, but I'll just quickly go through it. You use ink ribbons to save. We're certainly not going to do so at this particular time. There's actually a number of really cool additions on this one. A large, filth-encrusted jar. Including a
I think you'd better take a look at this.
personal defense system. More on that later.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Now, one thing that does make me apprehensive about this playthrough, so I'm just going to check. I have a feeling, yes, if I remember correctly, there's something that comes out later. There is several noteworthy additions to this version. One is the personal defense items I've mentioned. There's a taser and also a knife. You can get these while you're being attacked by simply smacking on the left trigger. But perhaps more of a concern to me is a number of new monsters, the most worrying of which is a Crimson Head. Now, I'm going to quickly explain in a moment what they are about, in case you're not aware. Once again, if you've already seen or played this game, nothing new is going to be added. But I figure for people who are new, it's quite a good little note. Now, we're definitely not going to be fighting this guy. For one, of course, ammunition is low, and also I don't particularly want to deal with a Crimson Head. More on this once again later.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it. What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing.
Oh my god, he killed Kenny. Okay, we shall report this to... Actually, this... I'm always curious, what does he say about it? You can't actually talk. The fact that you can actually walk through it indicates it's dead, of course. I do love the glitchy walk in Resident Evil. You can actually do it on a lot of games, of course. I call it the glidey walk. Well, at least he's gotten rid of, and it saved my ammunition, which is always a great thing.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Indeed. This actually gives me the opportunity to show you guys a little bit of the new architecture, including... He says in a rather odd way. This, which I can't actually remember what that is. It's been a long time. And there's also a new outside area as well. We have to, I think, briefly check upstairs. While Barry just stands there and looks rather pretty. There is, of course, this little door system which leads you outside to a graveyard of all things. I believe that doesn't come into play for a little bit, but I think it's actually, funnily enough, on the earlier areas you go through, so we just quickly run across here like a mad person. A lot of the doors' keys are changed as well. I used to remember Resident Evil fairly well, but I got a really rude awakening when I was playing Remake. That should trigger the cutscene. There we go.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here?
Sorry guys,
I
just
can't
getting some
figure it
water.
out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separate. I'll investigate the dining room.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Indubitably.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
There are numerous plot holes there. One, why did she not have a lockpick to begin with? I suppose you could argue that she didn't believe that she would need it, or that she lost it in the ensuing run. But the bigger question, of course, is why the hell would they even wish to split up? If I were you, maybe you guys would disagree on this, but if I were in a scary-ass mansion and two of my team members had just decided to vacate the area, my first initial thought would not be, oh, I know this, split up. Oops, not what we want to do, don't understand. Actually, I think we can do it this way. No. Damn fiddly walking controls. I can't remember if you can jump over this. Go down. Ah, you can. Awesome sauces. Now, we need to push this. We need to push it real good, people. Not quite too much, though. We don't want to screw ourselves, do we? There's actually a really mean trick that I'm going to try to implement in a moment. Although it could be a problem. There we are. Oh, blast. Is that a problem? You mad, bro? You mad? Right, let's see. There is a map. Would we like it? Yes, we would indeed like it. You got the map of the first floor. Let's have a quick check of our inventory. We have 15 bullets, and of course we're on fine health, which is not a surprise. Right, I think I'm going to push this back here, because I remember there's a zombie that spawns here. I don't exactly remember the circumstances, but I think there's an item in that room, the corridor I'm blocking off evidently, that triggers it. I think it's only a knife, although I could also be wrong and there could be some ammunition in there. The knife I don't give a crap about as much, but the ammo is pretty useful. Let's see. Inspect all the things is the key on Resident Evil, of course. Yes, it is just a knife. That's not too ideal. I'll read this out. Using defense items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. So in other words, Pedo Bear is safe. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and select the item from the defense menu. Then equip the command. If you want blah blah blah, you must press the L button to use the defensive item. Awesome. So we get a general gist of how that works. Okay, I think it's already equipped anyway, if I remember correctly. It is indeed equipped. Awesome. It's right there, of course. And that's also the taser shots. There are a limit to this. What the hell am I talking about? There is a limited, of course, amount. And that's how the zombie gets spawned. What is it with her falling down? Seriously. I have friends that speak like that. That's the defensive item, but... Oh, damn it, really? It's what you call playing on pad, you haven't used it ages. Let's quickly skip over. Well, that was not ideal. I did try to ninja past him, but there you have it. It's locked. An emblem of sword is carved into the lock. He cannot get past. There's no way in hell I'm shooting him. I could have... I'm not quite sure what that music is, but still. I could have shot him, but never mind. I did hope to get past him without using the defensive item, but never mind. It was a gamble. Well, I'd go with risk, not a gamble. It's locked. An emblem of a helmet. And now my knowledge of what to do breaks down. I do know we can go outside, but I also know that does not help us yet. I don't particularly wish to go outside as is. I believe this is locked. I also believe the adjacent door is also locked. Yep. These all require keys, which of course we do not have access to. This one I believe is locked from the other side. We access that later. And there is only one door. Now, I think this is the best way... Yeah, this is probably about the best route to go. Now, we are going to quickly ninja this. We have to be careful because I believe there's a zombie up here. The fact that we can actually lock onto him is somewhat helpful. I'd like to know his location, so let's quickly run round to see if we can find him. Okay, there he is. He's shuffling, so what we're going to do is literally run around all the way the other way and try and lure him. Come on, zombie buddy. Come on. Let's be having a fresh meat, you noob. Come here. I really need to... That's it. That's it. There we go. He's actually moving relatively quickly. Okay, we're just going to walk for a moment. I want a little bit of leeway. I'm saying that's a pretty good spot. Just want him to get onto the... There we go. Now it's about the same length for him to run around either way. I really wish it would stop auto-turning. That is exceptionally annoying. Now, I'm a bit concerned he's going to come into the fray any moment now. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. We're gonna have to, that was not as good as I'd hoped. Normally I'd be able to do that instantly, but not having played it in about 5 or 6 years, my timing is a touch off, unfortunately. However, we should be able to get it this time around. Definitely want the space. I'm not positive, but I think in Remake, someone can correct me on this, I'm sure some Resident Evil expert will know better than I, but I think they've actually sped up. For some reason I'm fighting over the controls a bit, I have no idea why. I have a feeling this GameCube control pad's a bit dying, because it seems to be auto-turning occasionally. I have to get a second one. Yes, I'm definitely auto-turning for no reason. I have a second pad, I'll have to get it later. I can't really do so on this playthrough, obviously. Now, I think all of those doors are locked, so I believe the best route would probably be to go downstairs. That'd be to the dining room, of course. Let's see. Now, I'm not particularly bothered about grading on this, if I'm perfectly honest. There is a grading system, but we are not going to be going for a good grade. This is a playthrough, and I have not played it in so long that going for a good grade at the start would be foolhardy. If I do get one, I would be exceptionally pleased. I did manage to complete Code Veronica several times actually without saving. Oh, other than the free save, I believe, for the PS2 version, when you... what's the word I'm looking for? When you would normally swap disc on the Dreamcast version. There's a free save that's after the Plane Tyrant. Yeah, let's not bother with you. You're just a friend, you're fine. I don't remember there's ammo here. It's a film belonging to Kenneth. We need a video player to see what's recording on it. You know, I'm not sure on this, but I'm pretty certain that on the PlayStation Saturn versions, there was ammo on that guy. I'm pretty sure. Is there anything on the coffee table? I don't think there is. No. I do remember there is some ammo in here. And I also remember there's a couple of first aid. Now, he looks dead. I don't think he resurrects to a Crimson Zombie, which is another little thing. Now, as for our website at the moment, that is redgamingtech.com. Please check it out. There isn't going to be news and stuff on there. It's currently undergoing some renovations. Bloody hell, I'm already on caution. I forgot that Jill's health is basically bupkis on this. It's currently undergoing some renovations by myself. We are aiming to put in a lot more categories and so on. And we're also going to be adding a lot more content. So at the moment it's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Lacking style, because, well, to be fair, every time we try to start it, well, other things come up. Plus, of course, we're trying to make content for you guys. That's not what you want to hear. Now, that door is unlocked, but it doesn't benefit me to go through it at the moment. Therefore, we are not going to go for it. There's a zombie right there. I could take him out. I'm always so apprehensive to take out zombies unless absolutely necessary, though. Oh, you son of a diddly. Maybe I can get past this guy without needing to concern myself. I do need this, I know that for a fact. Oh, that does not sound good. I think there's another zombie around this corner. Ah, that was not good. You concern me, my friend. There's a lot from the other side, that is not ideal. I've unlocked it and we can go through. I think this takes us... I can't actually remember what this takes us. I think this takes us back to the dining room, actually. It does indeed. Is there anything else we can need here? I'm trying to think. I don't think there is. So we can go back in here. The mystery thickens, as they say. Now this arrow... Bloody hell, I've used another damn herb. I do not want to shoot the zombies unless necessary. I do not want to kill them. Because if they turn into a Crimson Head, which I've mentioned several times now, I keep teasing you, it's basically a super zombie. Basically, if you kill a zombie, but you don't have either access to something to burn it, you get basically petrol on this, or you don't, not exactly what I meant to do, or the other way is basically that you, removed, arrowhead, awesome. Or basically that you yes, there is a slight tint there, you can see, so my stick's a bit damaged. Anyway, as I was saying, or you basically do not burn it, blow its head off, that type of thing. It will come back after around, I think, about 30 minutes. I'm not exactly sure on the time, it's been a long time now. Get down the bloody stairs. Yeah, there we go. And pretty much then it's just going to be a bad time for all concerned. Because they actually run, which is obviously not very good when you're dealing with zombie. Not only do they run, they don't even try to bite you so much. They actually try to punch you. And some of them can actually go through doors, believe it or not. Now, we are going to save it. Alright guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys as soon as possible. Bye for now.